That's right, I bought myself my first 22. It happens to be a pistol, and I will get into the reasons behind that, as well as why I specifically went with the Ruger Mark IV. This is also going to be kind of a first impressions video, since footage is actually from the first day of actually getting it and shooting it, and it was definitely a fun purchase to have, and now I'm very happy I have a 22 in my arsenal, which is great. And if you guys don't know, I've been living in New Jersey for about 4 years, and I got my first pistol 2 years into that, which was the P320, and now I have another as well, which is awesome. I love that thing. And this is my third gun. This is the Ruger Mark IV non-light version. It is specifically the 2245, so it's a 45-degree angle grip, similar to your 1911 kind of style guns. And then the mechanism of this gun is fascinating to me. Just really, really cool. Shoots well. Overall, I didn't have any malfunctions with it. I did shoot it with some friends, and you're going to see on screen there's going to be a few malfunctions that happen throughout the day. Nothing crazy, just the casing didn't eject properly, and so it got stuck in there. And yeah, that happens with 22 all the time, especially break-in period, you know, so these things will occur. So firstly, let's get into my gripes with this gun. Things that I found out either before purchasing or after. Either way, the number one thing is going to be the slide release. I have teeny tiny baby hands, and the slide release I cannot reach with my right hand. I literally have to completely break my grip to reach that thing with my right hand, so I use my left hand for it. Not a huge deal. It's actually very comfortable, and it's in a very easy place for my left hand, so not horrible, but it is a gripe. Like, if it could just be in a normal positioning for my right hand to do that operation with, that would be nice, but not the case. My other gripe with it is going to actually be the case. I think the design of it is actually pretty good. It's durable plastic. I like the red branding on it, and it actually has some nice foam on the top layer, and then you have this nice insert, which perfectly fits to the firearm, and also has this little accessory packet that perfectly fits the magazines. Like, it's well thought out, you would think, until you realize that this firearm comes with a rail on top. The rail is meant to have an optic. Now, what happens when you have an optic? It don't fit. So I don't know who designed this box, but it's so stupid, because they literally give you a gun where you are meant to put an optic on it. Like, why else would you get it with the pick wrap? Obviously, you were going to throw a dot on there. And then what do? Now you can't fit it in your own box that you want to fit it in. So the only solution, take this out, put down some bubble wrap, and basically put it in like this, which is dumb. Because what they could have done from the get-go is use a case like this, right? Something from SIG, I know. Blasphemy. But look at this. You get foam on both sides. The glue is bad, but yeah, you get the point. Boom. Put the firearm in there. It fits totally fine. Look at this. Thick, no optic, no problem. Do that. You're set. Very simple. Not that complicated. What the heck? What is that, Ruger? Come on. And I find that very stupid. Ruger, fix it. Thank you. Okay. Now, why did I get this gun? So, number one reason is because I'm leaving the state. And I got a pistol permit because I have a P320. I want to replace that for my EDC gun. But since I'm leaving the state, I didn't want to get a gun and then get those mags capped and then have to buy new mags. So I decided, what can I get that has 10 or less rounds and is something I want, which is basically a 22. I've always wanted a 22. I think this one is cool. I like having the rail on top as well, because I have a few optics sitting around. I get sent optics from companies like CV Life, who is a sponsor of the channel, and thank them for this. And their optics works fantastically on this 22. I have already tested it out. I don't have footage of that, unfortunately, but I was very happy with the performance of it. I'll definitely make more videos of it in the future, and a full review of this gun to come as well. But overall, gunshot great with irons even, and I'm not an iron shooter. I don't think I've shot with irons in 2 years. I had a couple malfunctions, again, but nothing crazy. That's normal 22 stuff, especially during the break-in period. So overall, irons are great on this gun, and I love how this thing shoots. It's actually very just enjoyable experience to... The trigger is nothing fantastic. It's nothing that's super competition level. Obviously, a lot of people build this out to be a race gun, which maybe I'll do in the future. It definitely could fill that role if I start doing some steel challenge and other stuff. But it is fun to shoot. And again, the mechanisms behind it, how it actually operates and works, is pretty cool. This is definitely something I'm happy I picked up. You could do no wrong, and it happens to be there are some crazy good sales right now. This thing, I managed to get it at $345. I think MSRP officially is somewhere around 500, and then on top of that, it's just the regular costs. Like you're going to do NICs and you're going to pay that transfer fee, which at Shoreshot is about $65 all in all. So it cost me, a little bit over $4 to get the gun. Not bad at all, really. The $345 was including tax and shipping, so it was pretty good. Definitely a fun purchase to have, and I'm glad I have it. Now, I moved to Ohio, so I'm going to be able to do a lot of cool content, but I also still plan on doing the same amount of level of New Jersey-related law content. So if you're subscribed here for New Jersey news or just anything that happens, or you're looking to understand how to get your permit to carry, let's say in New Jersey, I still plan on doing plenty of New Jersey related videos. So don't worry about that. I even have some filmed. I just need to edit them. So you're still going to get that. If you're subscribed to the channel, you're still going to get the same good old videos. You're just also going to get better content because now I can have suppressors. I can have 30 round mags. I can carry basically in way more places without restrictions. So I'm going to be able to do a lot more cool stuff, more content for you guys that hopefully you will all enjoy. And either way, New Jersey content is not going away. Don't worry about that if you are subscribed here for that. So you're still going to see this. And back to the gun. Overall, really happy I got it. It's a great shooter. The only other guns I would be considering, I'm not such a revolver fan, at least not yet. In the future, definitely something I will want to get. I specifically needed to get a pistol because I had a pistol permit to use up. Otherwise, I would have been a loss of like $50. Because yeah, that's how New Jersey works. So once you're going to get that permit, you want to use it. Especially, I knew I was moving. I'm like, I have to do something with this thing. And this gun, because it comes with 10 round mags capacity, I didn't have to get anything pinned. I'm not losing any money if I, let's say, sell it in the future. There's nothing pinned on those mags. No value lost there. Basically, if I bought this thing here in Ohio, I would not lose out. It would be the exact same gun. It functions the same round capacity magazine, same threaded barrel, which is cool. I could throw a muzzle device up there in the future, and suppressors now that I'm here. So yeah, either way, hope to do a full review of this gun in the future, so subscribe for that if you're new here. Also, if you enjoyed watching the video, subscribe, comment any questions you have down below, like the video. See you in the next one.